What's going on, people? It's Shay here from Leicestershire Schools Music Service. I'm part of the music technology team, and today I have some technology here with me for you to have a look at virtually. I'm going to do a demonstration by performing a song, and I'll walk through how this works and some of the kit works, basically. So here with me today I have my favorite loop station. It's the Boss RC505 loop station, and as well as looping, you can put some amazing effects into your voice and out once you've done your recordings as well. So we'll have a look at that later. We've got the a MIDI keyboard down here. You can't really see it too well, but it's there. And I'll be using that to play drums, electronic drums, as well as some chords. It's the Akai Professional MPK2 49 key MIDI keyboard, and it's very robust, and you can do so much with it. So we'll look at that as well. And through my MacBook Pro, I have I'm running Logic Pro X, which has all of my digital instruments stored in there. So all the instruments you're going to see, apart from my mouth when I'm beatboxing, will be from Logic Pro. So lots of pro things going on here. We've got Logic Pro, we've got a MacBook Pro, and we've got the Akai Professional. So hopefully this should be quite a professional presentation. So the track that I'm going to show you and demonstrate some of this kit with is going to be a song called Lazy Days. And Lazy Day is all about basically just that, having a lazy day. And I'm sure during quarantine and lockdown, we've all had a lazy day here or there. But this track is all about embracing that and going, yes, I'm going to take a break today and I'm not going to do much. Now, this track is normally performed with my trusty band for a show that we do called the Whistle Drop Tour. However, today it's just myself, so I'm going to be doing a solo performance and showing you how it can feel like there's a band still there, still present, using looping technology. So I hope you enjoy this one. It's called Lazy Day. Yo, check me out, check. Yo, I wake up and hit snooze for an hour, then I roll downstairs. I've got a meeting with the shower, then I put the kettle on and I let my thoughts brew, thinking about my day and all the things things that I could do, or I could do nothing and maybe soak up the sofa. And I won't watch the news, cause I'm sick of corona. So I'll slice a little lime and I'll sip it instead. And I know it's a bit early, but I'm skipping ahead, cause it's my time and I make my own routine. I'll have my dinner in the morning and skip the afternoon tea with my breakfast at night, cause that suits me. But I'm on the sofa right now, kicking back like Bruce Lee in an action movie. But I'm not actually moving, but I might write a few bars and start rapping to music. Or I might just cuddle the cat and fall asleep on the floor, holding hands. In fact, speaking of pause, that's what my life's on right now. And I'm not pressing play until I've washed all my worries and my stresses away. So I guess you could say that I'm having a break with a Kit Kat. I know, I can't resist that. That punchline was a bit whack, but I'm sorry, not sorry that I did that. Cause it's a lazy day, so let me sit back and don't shake your face like it's a tic-tac. Cause if time is money, then I've spent mine and earned the rest. So let me take my time. Yes, if time is money, then I've spent mine and earned the rest. So let me take my time. Cause it's a lazy day, lazy day, lazy day. Yeah, it's a lazy day, lazy day, lazy day. Let's go. Yeah, it's a lazy day, lazy day, lazy day. Yeah, it's a lazy day, lazy day, lazy day. Yeah, it's a lazy day, lazy day. What? Yeah, it's a lazy day. Yeah, it's a lazy day, lazy day. Thank you very much. So that track, as you heard many times in the song, is called Lazy Day. And I'd like to shout out Jenny Hibword and Jamie Sykes, who are my band members as part of the Whistle Drop tour. They normally play that song with me. It's a bit faster, a bit more upbeat when they're involved. This was like a slowed down electronic version, I guess you could say. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that. Now we're going to break down how this all works, and we'll look at some of the steps on how to create your own loops with this technology. So first of all, I'm going to clear the track. I can clear the track by, I've set it so that if I double tap the stop button, it can be cleared quite easily and it can disappear. Otherwise, you need to hold down the stop button for just over 2 seconds and it clears the track. So now we've got a clean slate. As you can hear a little bit, this button, which is red, which is C at the moment, is my reverb. You can hear a bit of atmosphere, a bit of reverb. I use that in the track. If I turn that right up here, whoa, a lot of reverb. Sounds like I'm in a cave. If I take it back down to here, it's just a little bit, it adds a little bit of atmosphere. I like a bit of reverb. Okay, so these are your input tracks, your input track effects, sorry. So there was reverb, delay. This is a filter. This is a filter. So you've got many effects that you can play with on this side. I won't go through them all, but there are lots and lots of effects, really cool ones in there. I just like to keep it quite simple. Okay, so when it comes to looping the tracks and creating your own loops, you can use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tracks maximum, and you can build as many loops as you want on top of that. So the example is like this. Let me just walk you through some color codes first. The first step, when you press it, it will turn red. Red or flashing red means record, and you'll see this when I demonstrate it. Red is when I'm recording, when it's flashing. You press it another time, it goes amber. Amber is for overdub, so I can add another layer over the top. Press it one more time and it will go green. Green is simply playback. It's not recording anything else. It's just playing back what you've recorded, and you can perform live over the top if you wanted to. So let's demonstrate that with some beatbox. Red. Amber. 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 So as you saw in that really quick demonstration, you might have missed it. You can rewind or slow down the video if you want, but we had red for record, amber for overdub, and green was the playback. So it's the traffic light system, basically. They tried to make it colors that we're familiar with. Now, if I do a bit of a longer loop, and this time I'll slow it down a little bit so you can see a bit more clearly. So as you saw there right at the end, there's a fader for every loop, so we can balance, create more of a balance between the different loops that we've got playing. So what happens if I add another loop into it, another track into it? So here's what we've already got. So I've introduced an output effect there. So as you saw, I hit the letter A here and I twisted the dial exactly like I did with the inputs when I demonstrated that. These are your output effects. So these affect whatever you've already looped and recorded, and going out into your speaker or your headphone, it will create an effect there. So that was a filter that I just demonstrated. You've got other effects. Let me show you a few. Bit of a vinyl flick. Kind of time warping there. This is my favorite one. The beat repeat, repeat, repeat. You can tell why it's my favorite one. You can really have fun with it. You can experiment. And this is what the loop station, the RC505 is so good for. It's good for experimenting. It's good for creating new things that you've never tried before. So it's a very powerful toolkit. That's a quick whistle stop tour, even though our show is called Whistle Drop Tour. You see the link there? This is a quick whistle stop tour into the loop station. You've got input effects, you've got your loops, and you've got your output effects there. That is the rundown of the loop station. And to finish, I'll just develop this track into something with a few more chords and some digital instruments. Here we go. Thank you for watching. I've been Mr. Shay from Leicestershire Schools Music Service, part of the music technology team. And thank you for being part of Let's Make Music Festival, the first of its kind in Leicester, run by young people representing Leicestershire. So thank you so much for being part of this journey. Signing out.